Alright, so we're gonna check out some Instagram reels. I got the name of the channels that pop up that we're gonna check out. They're at the top in the middle. So if you wanna check them out, do your thing. It's gonna be some crazy stuff. Some of it's gonna be political, some of it's gonna be funny, some of it's gonna be disturbing. The interesting ones that I have found is what I'm gonna share. So maybe this will open some eyes. Maybe this will wake some people up.
I'm gonna bitch a little bit. I just went through Wendy's because I'm a fat ass. I placed my order and the girl at the drive-thru said, "Is that all?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am, thank you." She said, "I'm not a ma'am." Then I felt bad and I was like, "Oh, damn, I'm sorry, dude. It's hard to hear you. I just made some shit up." And then she said, "I'm not a guy either. What the fuck are you?" She said, 1101, please pull around. So I pull around and sure enough, it's a girl. Her fucking name tag says they, them under her name with rainbows and shit all over it. She opens the window, she says, "I know you weren't trying to be rude, but I'm non-binary and my pronouns are they, them." So I'm like, "How many of you are there?" She said, "What do you mean?" I'm like, well, they, them is plural, meaning more than one person. You know, like when you say they came over here, that's a group of people. If it's singular, he or she came over here. No, that's not how it works. Yeah, actually, that's exactly how English works. Let me tell you how gender works. Unzip your pants and look in there and you've got one or two things, and that'll tell you which one it is. She said, I didn't choose to have a vagina. Well, I didn't choose to be ridiculously good looking, but here we are. She said, well, I don't think you're good looking at all. And I said, well, that's up for debate. But you know what's not up for debate? You having a fucking vagina. Homegirl starts having a full-blown meltdown. And I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I don't even want the food. Like, good luck with everything. Hope you find your kitty cat. And seriously, like, deep down inside, I really don't care what you want to be or think you are or identify as or whatever. But just, man, quit shoving it in people's faces, especially business. Come on now, Wendy's. If y'all start pushing this shit, y'all are going to get Bud Lighted so quick. Like, people go through Wendy's to get a sandwich. People buy Bud Light to drink a beer. Like, everyone is so tired of this whole gender war bullshit. I'm not obligated to call you they, them any more than you're not obligated to fucking call me handsome. Like, just imagine if I walked around with a name tag that said that you had to refer to me as handsome, and if you don't, I'm gonna have a full-blown meltdown. So do better, Wendy's, because y'all ain't getting my fucking 1101 today.
It is ridiculous, man. Can I just get my damn sandwich without having an argument about what you are? I don't give a shit what you are. I just want my damn sandwich. And to tell you the truth, once I hear that, I'm not going to want that sandwich no more. I don't want you touching my food. I don't want you nowhere near. I don't want you in the establishment where I'm getting my food from. You working there. I don't know. Because you confused as a human being. I don't know what you serving. I don't know what you cooking up back there. I don't know what y'all got going on in that damn place. Bye. I'm going somewhere. I'm going home. Make my own damn sandwich. Forget all that. I'm bringing my lunch next time. Fuck that.
Hi, I'm Kaylee Weichbrot. I'm a mom of two in Fairfax County. This is my oldest. And my husband and I have a difficult decision to make this fall as he is approaching preschool age, and we are faced with the decision of whether or not we are going to put our child in public school system where Fairfax County has decided to move forward with instituting gender studies in elementary school.
What?
Despite having done a study group, a focus group in the community to see if parents even wanted this. And when parents said no, the board voted 16-0 and said we're moving forward anyways.
Why are they even why is this even a thing? Why are people what?
This shows clearly that they see parents not as partners, but as an obstacle for their agenda. And I have a really hard time looking at him and going, here, I'm just gonna give you over to people who do not want to partner with me in how you're going to be raised. School and education is a huge part of a child's life. And early childhood It's supposed to be filled with exploration and creativity and fun, not debating issues that are for adults to handle. These
Facts.
kinds of topics should be introduced sensitively and by parents who are raising their children with their values, not with an
Yes.
ideology passed down from the top.
You go, girl. You go, girl. You go. At least somebody's standing up, going in there and putting the word in. If more parents did this, we could stop this shit. We got to stop these crazy lunatics from destroying our youth. You better stand up for your children now, because your grandchildren, your they're going to suffer. They're going to suffer for this. These people are evil, wicked, nasty, human, vile. I don't even know if they're human. They're demons, man. Boy, this world's getting so damn dangerous. We are on a path of straight destruction. Where are all these demons coming from, man? Where are all these demons coming from? What the fake news didn't tell you this week, everything they buried and covered up while CNN was distracting you, this is what really happened. 31 states reporting gas under $3 per gallon. Median rent falling for the fourth consecutive month. Home prices showing declines in multiple markets. Pittsburgh reported $20,000 average home price cuts, about 9%. Treasury reporting inflation slowing and real wages improving after Biden's inflation collapse. Cafe fuel regulations rolled back. Biden rules would have raised car prices by $1,000 per vehicle. Trump action saves Americans $109 billion total. Woo-wee! President Trump opened the first White House Christmas reception honoring National Guard heroes. Flags lowered to half-staff for Guardsman Sarah Beckstrom, who was killed in last week's attack. Guardsman Andrew Wolf's family welcomed to the Oval Office. Signed the Medal of Honor Act. Declared all Biden open pen orders null and void. Hosted his 9th cabinet meeting of the year. The Institute of Peace officially named after President Trump. Over 62,400 missing migrant children located since Trump returned to office, many rescued from sex trafficking and forced labor. 579,000 removals executed. Total departures now approximately 2.2 million with self-deports. 0 illegal border releases in the last 7 months. Lowest crossings ever recorded. Michael and Susan Dell donated $6.25 billion to fund Trump accounts. 25 million children under the age of 10 received $250 each. Funds earn compound interest until they're 18. Largest child asset building initiative in U.S. history. White House issued the Foster the Future executive order, modernizing foster care and youth transition programs nationwide. All asylum adjudications paused pending voting overhaul. Special immigrant visa program halted for security review. USCIS tightened background checks on foreign workers. Following the National Guard attack, policies hardened to prevent terror infiltration. Human trafficking crackdown. With over 62,400 missing children located, children previously lost under Biden administrations found through ICE, HHS, and FBI operations. Victims rescued from sex trafficking and forced labor. Ongoing national manhunt remains active for every outstanding case. Get 'em, Trump. First Lady leadership. Melania Trump unveiled White House holiday theme, Home is Where the Heart Is. Read to pediatric patients at Children's National Hospital. Helped facilitate reunification of 7 Ukrainian children with families. Worked alongside Second Lady Usha Vance, assembling troop care packages at Joint Base Andrews. Signed the Fostering the Future executive order, creating a national public-private foster care support network. Go ahead, Melania. Do your thing. prettiest first lady ever. Sources. Now, for all this stuff I just said, the sources are this channel, The Young Right USA. Go ahead, Trump. Do your thing, man. Let the haters hate. Just keep doing your thing. Let the haters hate.
Somalians in Minnesota were at a major manufacturing food plant, and they were defecating in this plant. You heard that right. There's a whistleblower coming out right now and exposing what's going on. The FDA and ICE need to start raiding and doing random checks in all of these plants in Minnesota. We're talking companies like Land O'Lakes, General Mills, Coca-Cola, stuff that's going all over the United States. There's a whistleblower who came out. I'll show you a quick clip. Go do some research, watch his full statement. This is terrifying, guys. This is a problem in America. If it's happening in Minnesota, where else do you think it could be happening?
Seeing that my former home state of Minnesota is currently in the news due to Trump and the Somalian issue. I worked at a major food production facility that supplies the United States and Canada with food. I watched as they brought Somalians in, and they began to urinate and defecate wherever they pleased within this food production facility plant.
Wherever they please.
We had to put up signs explaining how to use the bathroom correctly, but yet it was never corrected.
Huh?
I seen as grown men wash their genitals within the sinks, made homemade bidets from the garbage in the break rooms, and
They're
then
just pissing and shitting
brought in
everywhere?
a roach infestation to the plant.
Oh.
Once again, I will tell you this is a major food production facility and cannot shut down for anything.
Man, what is going on with our food production? They letting these fools into the country and shit and piss everywhere all over the place, making bidets and just cleaning their ass right in the hallways and right beside the food processing machines and shit. Man, what's going on? Then they put up signs to try to teach them how to use the toilets and they can't even do that? Man, why are they here? Why are we letting people in like this?
This is truly one of the most terrifying stories I've ever covered in my 30 years as a journalist. We're talking about a network that's both a national security threat and also a direct threat to the nation's families. It's a story of pure evil, a network that seeks to sow chaos in our society, one child at a time.
You're about to meet heartbroken parents and a teenage whistleblower from halfway around the world. And we must warn you, there is graphic content and imagery that might disturb some viewers. The darkest corners of the internet, terrorizing the most vulnerable in the most unexpected places.
If it's happening here, it's happening everywhere and anywhere.
Gig Harbor, Washington, a lush suburb of Seattle.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
It's where 13-year-old Jay Taylor grew up.
I love you. I'm sorry I couldn't, talk to you on FaceTime.
And it's where he was targeted in the middle of the night in his own home by a sinister online network called 764.
We knew there were bad people on the internet, period, when we had those conversations.
And you tried to limit it.
Oh, yeah. It was locked down.
But it wasn't enough. 764, a loose network of anonymous people online across the world, had targeted Jay. Their goal? To unleash chaos. Their targets? Mostly children.
It's chopping time.
Like this girl, coerced to cut her own hair and eat it.
What?
One of the worst offenders of grooming and extortion.
The FBI calling 764 one of the biggest emerging threats.
We're going after the new form of what I refer to as modern-day terrorism in America, 764 crimes.
Each and every one of the 55 FBI field offices across the country are investigating 764-related cases. Charges ranging from animal cruelty to child pornography to murder and even alleged terrorism.
They're calling it the #1 digital threat right now against kids.
Pushed into sexual and violent behavior.
This is about the most disturbing story I've seen.
It's one thing to learn that your child died by suicide. It's another thing to learn that people were watching.
Right.
And egging him on.
Sickening.
And the unlikely whistleblower on the other side of the world who blew the case wide open.
They said that they made sure to stay on the court to make sure that he was dead.
Man, what is going on, man? The devil is running wild. The devil is running wild, y'all. Spider-Man's cousin, Bedbug. Man, come on, man. What the fuck? sense that storm coming? It's all downhill from here. Can you sense that storm coming? It's all downhill from here.